Cześć, Kapitan English z tej strony. Dzisiaj w ten piękny, jesienno-zimowy poranek mam dla Was dawkę gramatyki, czyli prepositions, prawda? Prepositions na poziomie, powiedzmy, B2. Będziemy wybierać, który z nich jest najbardziej prawidłowy, który jest prawidłowy w danym zdaniu, czyli po prostu bez jakichś zbędnych teorii robimy od razu ćwiczenia. Dobra, no to lecimy z tym koksem, jak to się mówi. Okej, mamy tutaj ćwiczenia. I cóż, zaczynamy. Pierwsze już jest zrobione. May I pay by check, please? Dobrze. He offered to pay by dinner, for dinner, at dinner, but I wouldn't let him. He offered to pay for dinner. He paid cash when we bought our television. He paid by cash when nie by, sorry. He paid in cash when we bought our television. She persists on playing that dreadful song again and again. She persists in playing. She persists in playing that dreadful song. We had the pleasure of, in meeting the conductor after the concert. We have the pleasure of meeting the conductor after the concert. Super, coraz lepiej nam idzie. Postępy, słuchajcie, widać gołym okiem. Nie, żartuję, na tym poziomie postępów nie widać wcale. Dobra. He was very pleased with his new stereo, for his new stereo. Czyli he was very pleased with his new stereo. This group are very popular in young people, with young people, for young people. This group are very popular with young people. I prefer reading of watching to watching with watching. I prefer reading to watching television. John has a preference of milk chocolate rather than dark chocolate. Preference to milk chocolate, preference for milk chocolate. No, co ten nasz John woli? Woli preference for milk chocolate. The police surrounded the bank to prevent the robbers of escaping from escaping, prevent robbers from escaping. Rachel prides herself on being the cleverest girl in the class, he prides herself on being the cleverest girl in the class. Mary takes pride in being brilliant musician. Mary takes pride in being a brilliant musician. 13. We were very proud of Martin when he won the competition. You are proud of somebody. The government provided the victims of the earthquake of temporary shelter with temporary shelter by temporary. Provided victims no, with temporary shelter. Some is not qualified of such difficult work, for such difficult work, to such a difficult work. Some is not qualified, no, for such difficult work. Jane is always quick at answering the teacher's questions for answering. She is always quick, no, at answering the teacher's question. Her reaction to the news, for the news, of the news was most surprising. Her reaction to the news was the most surprising. He has a reputation for doing excellent, on doing excellent, by doing excellent job. He has a reputation for doing excellent work. The headmaster referred to a famous poem, at a famous poem, with a famous poem during his speech. No, jak się ludzie czasami w swoich wypowiedziach odnoszą do słynnej poezji, no to już słuchajcie, już to jest wysoka klasa, bardzo wysoka klasa, która niestety, tak jak obserwuję, niestety naszych różnych mówców, odchodzi powoli do lamusa, a szkoda, ja bym chciała, żeby co trzecia osoba cytowała Herberta, ostatecznie Szymborską, ale z dużą przyjemnością, na przykład, no, nie był poetą, ale na przykład Senekę czy Kanta. Czemuż by nie? Prawda? Dobra. The headmaster referred, rozproszyłam się. Referred, no. Referred to a famous poem. Dobrze. Tim is regarded of the best lawyer in the area by the best lawyer as the best lawyer. He is regarded, no. He is regarded as the best lawyer. What is the relationship between Tony and Claire, with Tony and Claire, to Tony and Claire? What's the relationship? Jak jest relationship, jest zawsze między dwojgiem, jest pomiędzy nimi. Co tam łączy Toniego i Claire? I think they are just friends. Do you know that Ruth is related to a famous musician, for a famous musician, in a famous region? You are related to somebody. Stephen has an open relationship between his parents, with his parents, to his parents. Open relationship, no, 23. He has an open relationship with his parents. That information is hardly relevant to the subject, for the subject of this subject. This information is hardly relevant to this subject. I must remind Simon about tomorrow's meeting, also from tomorrow's meeting. I must remind Simon, o czym muszę mu przypomnieć, about tomorrow's meeting. The management will not be held responsible of any damage, from any damage, for any damage. You are held responsible, 26, for any damage. Who knows what will result in his irresponsible, from his responsible, of his irresponsible behavior. What will result, prawda? Jaki będzie rezultat from his irresponsible behavior? Następne. Such careless driving is certain to result from in an accident. Is certain to result, no, in an accident. His successful career was the result of hard work, from hard work, in hard work. His successful result was the result of hard work. Ile jeszcze? O, 35 i koniec. Tylko 35 prepositions w zdankach. Tak, na dobry początek. He had a lot of injuries resulting from the accident. No. Dobrze, to może ja będę już od razu mówić właściwe, bo mi się trochę już śpieszy. From the accident. Dobra. I've had this cold this weekend. What? I've had this cold for weekends. I can't get rid of it. She feels great pity. Do kogo czuje? Homeless, prawda? She feels great pity for the homeless. The woman took pity on the stray dogs for the stray dogs and gave it some food. Took pity, on. The woman took pity on the stray dogs, prawda? Tutaj mamy dosyć podobne. Feel great pity, took pity. Yeah, so you feel great pity for somebody or something, yes, but you take pity on something, yes, the stray dogs. There is no reason her to be angry with me. There is no reason for her to be angry with me. It is impossible to reason Steve when he loses his temper. It's impossible to reason with Steve when he loses his temper. He needs to calm down, relax, and then you could have some logical conversation with him. Dobrze. No i jak się wam podobało? Fantastycznie, prawda? No, to może taka szybciutki sprawdzian. Albo szybciutkie przypomnienie. Pay by check. Ale pay for dinner. I pay in cash. Potem persist in playing. Have great pleasure of meeting. I am very pleased with his new stereo. The group are popular with young people. The police surrounded the bank to prevent the robbers from escaping. Rachel prides herself on being the cleverest, albo Mary takes pride in being a brilliant musician. Albo we were very proud of Martin. I tak dalej, i tym podobne. Zapraszam na kolejny odcinek. Kapitan English. See you. Bye. Bye.